next. A contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Throwing it on second down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's gonna just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Baker now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
This is Irving on 2nd. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
What's up? 180!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. One play in and they are already close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
16 yards. That's another 49er first down.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Baker. Dump off, caught by his back. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He's making a bid for it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. It's still hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
All set to go now from the 35. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. He found some space. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Going after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you've got to be ready for some contact.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A pickup of 17, and the Bucs have the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Mayfield now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The 49ers and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. Complete over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give left side for Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Downfield to DK. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're throwing it. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another 49er 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Quick pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Irving here from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. He brushed him off with ease. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
What's up? 180! What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Let's go now.
2nd down pass play coming. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up.
1st down, 49ers.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and goal at the Buccaneers' 3-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
At their own 6-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baker now from the gun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Working quickly here.
That's good for a first down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, Mayfield.
At the 25-yard line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Number 7, Bucky Irving.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He's taken down.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42.
First down, San Francisco.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So not only is he unable to learn from the mistake on the previous drive, Brock, defense actually forces him into another mistake on the very next drive.
You know what? I'm actually looking at this on the...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments. On the fly today, we're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient. He was explosive. He's got a nice little gain on the ground.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The 49ers and Breece Hall, that's set to go on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
2nd and 6.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He put a receiver in motion left. Mayfield now from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he reaches the 35 before going out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here's Baker to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
13 yards.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Another Buccaneers 1st First down.
180.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What's that?
A motion at tight end left.
What's that?
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another Buccaneers.
Yes.
First down.
180.
First and
Mayfield on
10
first and 10.
39-yard line.
Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now bring the tight end in motion. Baker throwing again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Once more, it's Mayfield. It's his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
180. What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
What?
Baker now from the gun. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Brings up third and goal.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be fourth down now. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the gun, Mayfield finds the in route complete. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun handout to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Gets him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
A gain of 10 brings up.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. He'll work against the blitz. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey,
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's third and 15.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sending a tight end in motion left. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Mayfield will look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. This one finds Irving. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Take off.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 39.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
26-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 rep, 18 rep.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Connects with his back. Calls. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
Here's a throw. Got DK. Complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and run. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down. Here's Baker. Hits him on the out route. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Hey, black left, no good, no good. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Run, run, run. Watch, watch. Done.
Baker now from the gun. And it's Johnson with another one. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield taking a final shot at the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.